unboxing video today. I feel like I've done loads of these lately, but it's sale season, it's the summer, there's lots of things out there and I couldn't help myself. So without further ado, I want to show you what I got from AQUAZURRA. As you probably guessed, it is shoes because that's what AQUAZURRA is known for, but I don't want to give you kind of guessing for any longer, so just let's jump straight into the video. But before that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. I upload twice a week and I would love to have you back on the channel. Also hit the little bell right next to it if you want a notification every time I upload a new video. And by the way, if you like this look, I will link the video where I recreated this look, which is the one I also had on my Charlotte Tilbury video, so I will link that video up here so you can go check it out. Okay guys, so I've got these two beauties to unbox. So I wanted to buy myself a pair of shoes for the summer, and AQUAZURRA shoes are super comfortable. My first pair I got, I think it was basically November last year. I got myself a pair of AQUAZURRA shoes. I was looking for a pair of black heels and a friend recommended AQUAZURRA. She said they are the most comfortable heels, and I look like a crazy duck walking in heels. Like honestly, I cannot walk in heels. I am the worst person, and I have quite bad low back pain as well, which means that I can't really tolerate very high heels, and if heels are uncomfortable, I literally just don't enjoy myself if I go out. So I wanted a really comfortable pair of heels, and she recommended AQUAZURRA. She said they were really good, they were really comfy, and they were also very beautiful, so I thought I would get a pair, and oh my god, the best shoes I have ever purchased. They are so comfortable, they are so nice, they're so trendy. They are the BELGRAVIA pumps, and I got them in the 75mm heel. You do have them in the, I think it's 105mm. Those were really beautiful, but unfortunately I couldn't walk in them. But they were still very comfortable, and yeah, so they were so good that I decided to pop into AQUAZURRA, and because it's sale season, I couldn't resist myself, and I was only out there to buy one pair of shoes, but I ended up getting two. So without further ado, let's start with this unboxing. The first one is going to be this one, which is the one I was actually going there to buy. I kind of browsed their online store, and I saw a few that I wanted to buy, and I decided these ones were the ones when I got to the store. I would have never thought that I would have bought them in this colour, but hey. So we've got the dust bag. They've actually changed the dust bag from the last one I got. The last one was like a really big tote bag, which was actually quite impractical. So I really like that they put like a normal dust bag for the shoes, because this is really nice and they're great for when you travel. And it's not in like a light colour, which is great, because the white ones just, they look disgusting after you've used them once. So I'm pretty happy. And then we've got these beauties. It's a pair of sandals, and I got this red pair with the fringes. They're a very classic AQUAZURRA design. I mean, you wear them and you instantly know they're AQUAZURRA. They're in suede, they're red. I have worn them, I'm not gonna lie. This is not the first time I'm opening the box, as you can see from the back. I've already worn these shoes, and I can say they are super comfortable. They're slip-on sandals, and usually slip-on sandals I find quite uncomfortable because your feet are quite wonky. They move around quite a lot. But actually these ones are not too bad. Of course you can't run in them because there's only this kind of holding your foot, and this is not that wide. But they are fairly comfortable, and they're really flat, so I really like flat shoes because I find those the most comfortable. The way my feet are, the more flat they are, the more comfortable I find them. So I really love these. They are super comfortable, they're so nice, I love the design. And actually I would have never thought that I would buy a red pair of sandals, because I usually like neutral colours that will go with everything, but actually it's not such a bad red. I mean, it goes with most of my stuff, considering most of my clothes are kind of beige, brown, grey, black, or white. I don't really go and venture out with a lot of different colours, but even now I'm wearing this sweater which is green, which I got from Dolce & Gabbana, and you know, it's got a bit of red, so they go. So actually I found they go with most of my wardrobe. It's not a very, very bright red. It's a more kind of how do I explain this? It's like it's not a super kind of orangey red. It's a very sort of pinkish red, I would say. It's got like sort of a blue undertone to it, which means that it goes with everything. It's still really vibrant though. and very beautiful. I absolutely love the color. They were just so eye-catching in this color. They had them they had them with like, I think it was red and pink, then they had them in orange, they had them in beige, and I think that was about it, and maybe blue or turquoise, something like that. But I was in between these ones and the beige ones. Obviously the beige ones were a very kind of tan color, they were not beige, more of like a tan brown, but yeah, they just looked so plain. They weren't that eye-catching. I mean, the design was nice, but they just weren't so eye-catching, and in this color they were just absolutely stunning. I mean, I saw them and I was like, oh my god, I need these in my life. I love the fact that they have this little kind of gold going around the heel. I think it adds a very nice accent and it makes them a little bit more dressy. I love the fringe detail around the front. I think it looks so cool. It's so Aquazzura. I think I'm gonna get loads of wear out of these this summer. And I actually suffer from a problem called hyperhidrosis, which means that I really struggle to find shoes for the summer because my feet are constantly wet. It's not really sweat, it's more like water, but I actually slip in most sandals. But these ones, because they have suede at the front, the suede absorbs all the liquid, which means that they will get mucky and disgusting pretty soon, but I can walk in them without slipping. At the back, I stick on these special kind of things that come for people with hyperhidrosis that are made out of suede, and that means that all of this is covered in suede and therefore I don't slip in them. I will link the details to those kind of insoles if I find them below in the info box in case you suffer from the same problem and you're looking for something to wear in the summer, because finding a pair of sandals in the summer when you have hyperhidrosis can be a real struggle. Like guys, honestly, the struggle is real. I can spend hours and hours and hours and never find a pair of shoes that I can wear in the summer. So yeah, I'm super happy with these. They are true to size. I'm normally a 37 and I got them in a 37. They are super beautiful, and yeah, what else can I say? I love them. I can't wait to wear them more. I have done a photo shoot in them, but my blog is currently under construction because I'm updating the website. It's going to be new and very exciting. So if you haven't checked out my blog, I will post it in a video once it's ready so that you guys know when it's ready for you to go and check it out. So yeah, I mean, go check it out once it's ready because there's lots of new exciting content, and if you like fashion, there's a lot more fashion content on my blog than there is on my YouTube channel, so you can go and check it out. Anyway, I love these sandals. Let's get on to the next shoe. Moving on to my next pair of Aquazzura. So basically, like I said, I was going there to buy a pair of sandals because I was recently on holiday in Lake Como and I realized that I didn't have a pair of sandals. If you've seen my vlog, I will link it on the screen if you haven't. I was wearing my Musa sandals, which I got last year, and they are super good because they have untreated leather, which means that it absorbs the liquid, which is very good for my feet, obviously. But those were a bit mucky. They were very dirty. They were very kind of, I'd used them pretty much to death, so I needed something new, and those were the kind of usual sandals. So I've left this for more kind of to go to the beach and stuff, but I wanted something that I could wear with dresses that was a little bit more dressy, that was going to look nice with kind of skirts and shorts and jeans and pretty much everything. So I thought these were a really good buy. But when I was in the store, obviously they had the section with all the sales stuff, and I just went to have a browse and I literally just couldn't resist. I went with my husband and he was like, oh my god, you need to get these, they are so stunning. So they come in this ginormous box, and I think this is the old packaging from Aquazzura. And they have the old tote bag style dust bag, which is like a plasticky sort of tote bag. It's like a waterproof material. Not sure why you need a tote bag for your shoes, but hey. And yeah, and these are the beauties I got. You can't really see them in the plastic, can you? But they are beautiful, I promise. So they are these stunning shoes. I had seen them last year when they were in season, and I tried them on in the black and they were super beautiful, but to be fair, I thought the ones I was getting were more comfortable. So I decided to go with those. But I also really love these, but at the time I was like, no, you know, I don't really need a beige pair of shoes, I'll be fine. But actually now I only have in like a lighter color. The heels I have are my Louis Vuitton heels, which are in like a pinky nude, and they're super beautiful. I have shown them in my shoe collection video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it on the screen now. But unfortunately, they are very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. So I really wanted a pair of beige or kind of light cream shoes that would be really comfortable, and these ones definitely are. They are the Hello Lover shoes in the 75mm heel. It's a 7.5cm heel, so pretty comfortable. They're not super high, but because they've got like a pointed front, they make them look like they've got a higher heel, and they really make your legs look very slender. I love this bit here. It's kind of, it's like a ropey material. It's kind of stretchy as well. And it basically just goes around your ankle. It's like in a champagne gold. It looks super beautiful. I love the pointy toe. I love the beige suede. I don't know how long they're going to last clean, if I'm really fair, but they look so beautiful that I just couldn't resist. And they are pretty comfortable. The heel is really not all that high, so they are very, very comfortable, and they just look so beautiful. I mean, I've never had so many compliments from everyone. I haven't worn them yet, but everybody who's seen them, they just like, oh my god, those shoes are so beautiful. They're just super stunning, and like all AQUAZURRA shoes, they are very comfortable. Again, they're true to size. I got them in a size 37. And yeah, I love, even though they're pointy, because it's suede, they give a little bit, so they're very comfortable. You don't feel like your foot is kind of squished or anything. I love this bit going around the ankle. I think it just adds such a lovely detail to the shoe. It makes it really special. It almost is like you're wearing a bracelet around your ankle. And yeah, they're just super beautiful. So I think I'm gonna get loads of wear out of these, and I'm super excited to wear them. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my new shoes. I will link all my social media and stuff below in case you don't follow me. Please do, if you want to see what I'm getting up to, check out Instagram, which is the social media app that I most use. So if you want to see what I'm getting up to when I'm not filming, do check it out. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!